Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Anshaira binti Alis Alayan alias. My metric number is H2030307. I would like to presentation about introduction. The utilization of funds to help the business reach its financial objective is referred to as financial management. This process includes those that call for distributions of labor, capital assets and service in order to achieve organizational objective. This process include the formulations, planning and executive of tax, spending, procurements and accounting policies. As a result, our group has chosen Mr. D Group and Berhad and Malayan United Industry Berhad. The Mr. D company runs a variety of home appliances in Malaysia, where the MUI company is known as an investment holding company. We selected the industrial firms since both are closely related to our courses focus the hospitality business. This metric are used to gauge company performance, liquidity, stability, and profitability, which can give investor more detailed information than just financial data.
Mr. DIY is a home improvement retailer. Mr. DIY was opened for the first time in July 2005, located at Jalan Tengku Abdul Rahman. Now, Mr. DIY has more than 735 locations throughout Malaysia. This Mr. DIY store offers 18,000 different products and sell items in 10 categories. These include hardware, home, electrical, furniture, vehicle accessories, stationery and sport, toys, gifts, computer and mobile accessories, as well as jewelry and cosmetics. An average of 18,000 different types of products are from Mr. DIY at always low price. Mr. DIY also cooperate with major retailers and several shopping mall owners in Malaysia, such as Mini Maintenance at Lotus, Giant, Aeon, and Aeon B. The company goal is to become the largest reseller of home improvement products in Malaysia and Brunei. While part of the company's objective is to create a world-renowned name in retail, it is also committed to maintaining a wide selection of high-quality available products and adheres to the company's motto, always low price. Malayan United Industry is an investment holding company through its affiliated business and subsidiaries. Malayan United Industry established in 1960 and owned by Khoo Kay Peng. Malayan United Industry Group's core businesses include retail, accommodation, food and confectionery, financial service, and property development. In addition, Metro Jaya Berhad, Laura Ashley Peach, Chorus Hotel, and Network Food are some of the main businesses in these Malayan industry categories. The group's corporate headquarters are in Malaysia, and its foreign operations span the US, continental Europe, the UK, and the Asia Pacific region. For 60 years, the group's corporate concept has remained stable and supported by three essential qualities: robust, effective, and reliable. Malayan United Industry saw a revenue increase of 87.75% year-on-year from 118.71 to 339.28 million. The business has also reduced costs for selling, general and administrative expenses, and debt expenses, all as a percentage of the sale.
For this part, I will cover on the trend analysis ratio. There are three items in the liquidity ratio, which are current ratio, quick ratio, and net working capital. In 2021, the three items of the liquidity ratio were increasing than in 2020. It shows that the company could be able to pay off to their liability and their asset. Okay, secondly, there are 5 items in the activity ratio. First and foremost, for the first item is the total asset turnover. Okay, the data was showing that the company that has been using their asset efficiently to produce sales in 2021. The second item is account receivable turnover. Okay, it shows that the company is conservative about extending credit to their customer. It is either efficiently or aggressively. Next, for the average collection period, the average number of days that client takes to pay their bills effectively to the company. Besides, the fourth item of the activity ratio is inventory turnover. It shows that the company can replace their inventory consistently relative to their cost of sale. Last but not least, for fixed asset turnover in 2021 shows that the company has been generating sales efficiently from their existing fixed asset.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. I am Anastasia. My metric number H21A2317. Alright, now I will continue with ratio and trend analysis. As you can see, in liquidity ratio, it shows an increase. In the activity ratio account, receivable turnover, it shows an increase while asset turnover, average collection period and inventory turnover showing a decrease. In leverage or debt ratio, time interest show an increase, meanwhile, debt ratio and debt equity decrease. As you can see, in profitability ratio shows an increase for return equity and return on asset. For gross profit margin and operating margin, it shows an increase. Meanwhile, for net profit margin, it shows stable.
Hello, my name is Alia Afika binti Suhaimi and metric H21A2775. Today I want to present about comparative analysis. Comparative analysis is the process of comparing items to one another and distinguishing their similarities and difference. When business want to analyze an idea, problem, theory or questions, conducting a comparative analysis allows it to better understand the issues and form strategies in response. A comparative analysis details how data or processes compare to one another and explains how they relate. They provides context of the analysis so the difference and similarities in the relationship between data sets are clear. For example, the comparative analysis of Malayan United Industry and Mr. DIY Group Industry might provide in-depth data on each feature and provide historical data to make comparisons about how each feature performs.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Noatira binti Abdul Halim. My matrix number is H21A2380. I want to present about overall analysis. This overall analysis is the final data to determine which both companies perform better financially in the future. Our group collected the data from 2020 to 2021 based on the ratio analysis and comparative analysis between two companies, Malaysia United Industry and Mr. DIY Industry. It is clear that Malaysia United Industry was more perform better financial than Mr. DIY Group Industry. For example, you guys can see at the data given in the slide, which is the higher in current ratio, inventory turnover, debt ratio, debt to equity and gross profit margin. Current ratio means a tool or method used to find out whether the current asset owned by the company are able to pay or repay all of its current obligation in the near future or not. Next, the mean of Inventory turnover is a financial statistic that shows how many times a company's inventory has been sold and replaced in the given period. And meaning for gross profit margin, it illustrates how much of a company's sale revenue remain after all direct costs of doing business has been deducted.
In conclusion, applying the accounting concept in the business is essential as it provides quantitative information to the overview of the business performance. Accounting is a service activity. Keeping our accounting records clean and up to date is very important, and making sure our business relevant in today's business environment that is much more complex and dynamic. Proper accounting gives more benefits to the business, as it helps in evaluating the performance of a business, helps businesses to be statutory compliant, build business goal setting, and helps to manage and monitor cash flow. To manage a business smoothly in daily business activities, accounting is a must as it can help in its future growth of the business. So, Mr. DIY need to apply an accounting system in our management of the business. Other than that, to sustain in a very highly competitive marketing world, Mr. DIY should continue to keep revising its vision and mission. In my opinion, the owners need to find and appoint someone who has qualifications, knowledge and skills in helping him applying the accounting system properly in the management of the business to ensure that Mr. DIY has a good management and finance system. This will give not only short-term benefits but also long-term benefits to Mr. DIY to run smoothly for a long time. Besides, the business needs to boost more revenues by increasing its non-operating transactions. Last but not least, the owners also need to do various promotion activities so that the business lasted for a long time.